Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be on the super smoky look I used to rock back in the day when I first started doing makeup. And it's perfect for the summer smoky eye. You can wear it just about anywhere. So this video I've decided is going to be a talk through just to kind of change it up because I haven't really done one yet on my channel. And so I thought I'd try it out. Later in the video I ended up saying that I'm going to pause and come right back. Well, I realized I forgot I paused it, and so I skipped like half of it. So during that part, I might try and voice over because it didn't really work for me. So I'm super pumped to be back and filming this video for you. So anyway, so I tried to post before I left for vacation because I was super excited, but then my light bulb died, so I had to go out and get a new one, but I wasn't able to do it until after I got back, and then decided to renovate my room. So that's why it's all new, different background and everything. And so I did end up posting posts on my blog while I was out, but now I'm ready and super excited to film because I haven't been able to do it in a while. If you want a room tour, just let me know. I'm not quite finished with it, but whenever I get finished with it, I can totally do one if you'd like. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this video, and please subscribe and like this video. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, so first I'm going to start priming my eyes with my Loreal eye primer, just as I do as usual, so the eyeshadow lasts all day. Make sure nothing creases, and if you want, you could even bring it up underneath your, on the lower lash line. Alright, so I'm going to kind of take this generic Cetaphil lotion, and I was actually watching Nikki tutorials, and she uses this as a primer, and I had gotten it as a moisturizer a long time ago, but I didn't really like it, so I don't know, and I decided to try it yesterday, and I don't know what I've been doing with my life buying primers, because as the third ingredient, it has glycerin, which helps things stick. So I'm going to use this as my primer today, and it really, really works. And I'm just going to rub this in. And I like to do my primers first so they just have time to set, and it kind of gives like a real waxy finish. But yeah, I tried this out yesterday, and it literally lasted all day. Longer than most of the primers I've used. So then I'm going in with my Anastasia brow powder in the shade Soft Brown, and an angled brush, and I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows like I do as usual. I try to put the smallest amount of the dark powder because the tail of my brow is usually pretty full. So once I've done that, I'm going to go in with a fluffy crease brush from IT Cosmetics and this American Beauty eyeshadow in the shade Copper Glow, and I'm going to place that just above my crease to kind of create the fake crease effect. My eyes are relatively small, and these shades are extremely pigmented, so I try and usually go in light-handed. And I didn't have many palettes when I was younger, so this look was the look I rocked. Just want to make sure I blend this completely out, because this is a very bright color. And we'll totally smoke it out later. It's It's just I don't want it to be too harsh. And I want extremely soft lines. Then I'm going to go in on a clean brush. This is my Sonia Kasic brush. And I'm just going to, again, blend it so nothing's too harsh. Next I'm going in with another shade from American Beauty, and it's called Majestic Plum, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that shade in the crease on the same fluffy brush I was using earlier. And I want to blend that pretty decently with the crease shade. So next I'm taking the same brush once again, and I'm taking this Bare Minerals powder in the shade Splendor, and this is real pretty chocolate brown, and I'm going to take this flat top brush by Studio Gear, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Nothing too major. Kind of a very simple look. I just want to blend that out, make it kind of soft. So then on the crease brush we were using earlier, I'm going to go right back in with the American Beauty shade we used in our crease, which was Majestic Plum. Maybe. There we go. I'm just going to blend the lid color with the crease color, just so it gives a nice gradient effect. I just went ahead and touched up both of those colors. They're about even. And then I'm going to go in with this shade again from Bare Minerals in the shade Sure Thing. This is real dark brown. Super, super gorgeous. And then I'm going to take this angled crease brush by It Cosmetics once again. And I'm going to place that in my outer V. Make sure I blend everything extremely well. I'm just going back in with that clean Sonia Kasic brush and softening everything and kind of blending it together. I don't want anything too harsh or extreme. So then I'm going to go in with my last shade, and it's the shade Moonlit, also by Bare Minerals, in this gorgeous shimmery white. And I'm going to take a synthetic brush that came with the Naked One palette, and I'm just going to generally apply this generously with the brow bone highlight. And with these real shimmery colors, using a synthetic brush is the best if you're not using your finger, because it gives, I found, the best color payoff. It's all good if you get too much color from your crease or fake crease inner corner, because we can just clean that up later. So now that we generally have the makeup done, I'm going to go in with this Smashbox Cream Eyeliner Duo, and I'm going to use the brown right here, and I'm just going to use kind of the same brush I used with my eyeliner, only this is a Studio Gear brush. It's a little bit smaller and more precise. So I'm just going to use this cream to line my upper lash line. There's nothing really special. So once I've applied the gel liner, I am going to then go in just with a regular drugstore eyeliner, the one I kind of normally use, and just tightline my upper and lower waterline. And I like to generally get the inner corner too, because I feel like it makes my eyes pop even more. So then now I'm just going to take a makeup remover or lotion and a cotton ball, just kind of clean up off camera real quick, and then I'll come back and we can do the face portion. Okay, so once I've done that, I am then going to take a translucent powder, and mine's also from the drugstore, and the powder brush by It Cosmetics, and just kind of set everything real loosely. This stuff is totally optional, but it's extremely hot where I live. I think it got up to like 105 yesterday, so I like to do just enough increases, and I also like to drag this down my neck so my face doesn't look like a cakey mask. Next, I'm going in with my Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm going to use the shade Banana on a small Studio Gear brush, and I'm then just going to go in and set the highlighted areas. Next, I'm taking a duo fiber brush by It Cosmetics and this warm shade right here on the end, and I'm going to use it to bronze up my face. And I like to do this pretty heavily because my eye makeup is extremely dark. I just kind of do this around my face, and I blend this shade down my neck as well. Next, I'm going to take this Sony Cashew brush, and I'm going to use the shade Balm right here in the center, and I'm just going to contour. Then I'm going in back with that large fluffy Sony Cashew brush we used for blending, and I'm going in with that fawn shade again. I'm just going to contour my nose and apply it just underneath my lip, and I do that because it makes your lips, gives the illusion of bigger lips. I have really tiny lips. So next I'm going with this e.l.f. blush palette, and I am going to, and I think this is the lighter one, I don't remember, and I'm going to take this shade right here. And then I'm going to take the It Cosmetics angled brush, and I like to use it for blush. And I just sweep this up across my cheek. Alright, so after we've completed that, I'm then going to go with my Mary Louminizer by the Balm, and I'm going to use this to highlight. And I'm just going to go back in with that Studio Gear I used with Banana and highlight the tops of my cheekbones, spot on my nose, and it's kind of been like my thing lately, and just above my brows, and then of course on the Cupid's bow. I could do it on the chin as well, but I'm not exactly up for looking oily today. So next I'm going to go back in with the shade Splendor on this small brush I'd gotten, well, it's one of my drugstore kits, I don't remember which one. I think it was the LA Palette 2 by Loreal. And I'm just going to take this small side. I don't usually use these unless I'm doing SFX makeup. And I'm just going to apply that underneath on my lower lash line. And these shades are extremely messy, I'm not gonna lie, because they are loose powders, and not as white. I prefer to use my palettes. Then I'm going in on the same brush, and I'm using the shade Majestic Plum. It was a crease shade by American Beauty, and I'm just gonna apply that just over it. And then with the shade Moonlit again, I'm going in with that smaller synthetic brush I used to apply my concealer, and I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. And I may have to go back in with the synthetic brush I used earlier and just kind of redo my brow bone. Because when I did this look yesterday, I was using the shade, lightest shade in the Naked palette and the lightest shade in the Naked Basics palette to kind of give it perfect. Right, so after I've done that, as usual, I'm going to go back in with my NYX Matte Finishing Spray. And doing this allows it to stay even longer than with the primer by itself. So then I'm going in with these two Ulta lipsticks, and the first one's called Sheer Plum and the second one's called Moth Shimmer. And they're super gorgeous, and I got them a long time ago, so I don't know if they still make them. And I'm just going to kind of do the ombre effect. So I'm going to start with the shade Mauve Shimmer and place it in the center of my lips. Then I'm going to go back in with the shade Sheer Plum and apply that just to the outer half, so it kind of creates the ombre effect. I'm just going back to the center shade over top to make sure it blends nice and evenly. Of course, you want to clean it up. You don't have dark lipstick stains absolutely everywhere. And then I'm going to go in with my mascaras. And the first one I'm going to start is with the Voluminous Butterfly by Maybelline in Midnight Black. I'm going to apply this just as the base. So then I'm going to go in with this Great Lash and also apply that just over. I'm doing this because I do not like to wear fake lashes, and wearing the multiple mascaras allows eyes to look way bigger without lashes. And next I'm going in with this Revlon Lash Potion, and I'm going to apply that just on my upper lashes. And this one I love because it makes your lashes look super full. And finally I'm going to go in with this Miss Mango Mascara, and I'm going to apply this just so my eyelashes look much darker. And then I'm going to go in with the Q-tip as usual and kind of clean everything up because I am not obsessed with applying mascara yet. Still. Alright, and there's your finished look. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, and if you like this video,